Good morning, church family. Pastor Dan here, and to visitors, welcome to our devotional channel here at Rockhampton Baptist. Now, there are some things in life we often gloss over and don't spend too much time thinking about because they're simply part of our everyday life. Things such as words. The way we communicate those words and even the tone in which they're communicated, we often gloss over and we don't think too much about it. Even down to the medium in which we communicate them. Whether it's in person, online, email, directly or indirectly, whether it's a post on Facebook page or a direct message to someone. Often we think about it a bit, but we gloss over and we just becomes part of everyday life of how you communicate. Now, we've been preaching a series over the last 4 weeks through our services. They've been uploaded on YouTube about ordinary heroes in the Bible. Ordinary heroes who help spread this gospel message that we have now. These are guys and girls whose names we often gloss over. Maybe names we even can't pronounce. But even though they aren't spoken of much, they played a significant role and often recognised, even though brief, for their role in this. Let me read you one I spoke about on Sunday from Romans 16, verses 1 to 2. I commend to you our sister Phoebe, a servant of the church at Kenkreate, that you may welcome her in the Lord in a way worthy of saints, to help her in whatever she may need from you. For she has been a patron of many and of myself as well. Now, this is the ordinary hero I unpacked and looked at a bit on Sunday. And in short, Phoebe played a significant role in carrying and presenting this letter to the Romans. Now, the letter to the Romans is quite a significant letter. It's created a lot of our understanding as Christians, formed a lot of our theology and how we practice things as the church. So it's quite a significant letter. And this few little words about Phoebe are significant, but not very much of it. These words would have been used not as necessarily an encouragement for Phoebe, but actually a way to pave the way in the church in Rome, so that she would be able to present these words with power, the power that Paul had and the significance that Paul had in his words. So they held a significant amount of power, these words. They weren't necessarily there to encourage Phoebe, but in fact, by Phoebe reading these words out and presenting them, they would have encouraged her. These words would have spurred her on and helped her to present this letter with passion and with the power that God gave her. Now, I'm convinced more and more every day about the impact of what I say and what I write and what you say and what we write. What we say as a community, where we get our words and where they come from. And it leads me closer and closer to asking God more and more of what I should be saying. What should I be saying, God? Where should I be speaking and who should I be speaking to? So can I encourage you today that in the morning, get up, seek God, and ask Him, what should I say today? Not simply what should I do or what should I wear or what will happen today, but what should I say today? Something we often gloss over of the words that we say. Words can hold some significant power as you speak to people. Some people can take your words, if you have enough influence over them, and twist the words. But if you say words that God has encouraged you and God has led you to say, I'm sure that, as we can see here, that God uses those words with significant power and authority. So let me get you to ask God today. Ask Him this, of what should I say today? Ask Him that question. And it will be amazing to see what God will actually say through you. Let me pray for you this morning. Dear God, we thank you for the words that you've given us. Lord, these words that we find in the scriptures and that have encouraged us. Lord, we ask that you would instruct us what to say. Lord, what should I say today? Help us to ask that question, and help us to seek to hear what you have to say. Lord, that we may present words that we say under your power and authority, to encourage the church, to encourage each other, and to present your message daily, in every minute and every waking moment, Lord. Help us and encourage us to do that. Amen. Keep walking with God. Let him talk to him, and let him talk back as you read the Bible. And when he does speak to you, listen and obey. See you soon.